Okay. Everything is looking good. Alright. Welcome, guys. Oh, I know we lost the streak last night, but I I I was having a pounding headache, and then I was just feeling a little out of it. So we are returning to it. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing this daily again, doing another streak. I said I was probably going to do it, but I just can't. But you know what? I got some happy news. We officially hit 400 subscribers. Uh, so a big thank you to everyone that right over here channel. Yeah, as you can see, 402 subscribers. We hit the 400 mark. I even made a post about it 5 hours ago. That was right around. It was right before 4 o'clock, I think. Today, as you can see from the date. So we hit 400. The last time, the previous milestone, which was I don't know what 300. That was a year ago. So yeah. So we're gonna be playing some games. I don't know what I see that she's on. He's kind of away. I was planning to save the world with her. And everybody else just kind of just doing other stuff. So I guess we'll just do some solos for now, I guess. So we're just gonna not like I'm ungrateful and that's it's like we'll just do some solos. Maybe we'll get our 10th solo win of the season. And if we do, I'll feel pretty good about it. But yeah, I needed a break and switched over to Save the World last night. And then I played some earlier in the afternoon. And you might be wondering, well, early in the afternoon, don't you work? Well, I got a call saying not to come in. There was another power outage at work because we had one last time, and it was due to a fire. And looks like the fire might have knocked down some power lines. And I got 2 phone calls and they told me not to come in. And it is one of the reasons why I'm streaming a little early. I'm only gonna be streaming till midnight because I have to go in at 11:30 because I kind of want to make up those out at least 2 of those hours. Sure, I can use my paid time off, but what if I want to use those for something else? Like, fortunately, I'm able to at least budget my money enough to be able to pull it off. Sometime in July, it's gonna at least begin stabilizing. I want to say like for sure stabilize, like I at least get like a foot in of the financial stabilization. But again, I'm not expecting anything out of it. Not because I don't have the confidence of it, but it's a little bit early at the moment. So yeah, we're just kind of gonna kind of play some. Worst case, we just play till 12:30. As long as I go to bed at 7, I could get up at 8 in the morning, mow the lawn, clean up the yard, just kind of do everything I need to do. I'm not sure if they're already here. I want to wipe these guys out first. I don't want to. Oh, they look like bots. get the free building materials out of that. We are in zone, so... It's seen somebody over there. I need to reload that weapon. Alright, well, right out the gate, 4 bot, or 3 bot, it would have been 4 if the guy didn't get eliminated. Not the worst. Oh my god! Didn't hear that guy. Well, 3 eliminations is not bad of a start. You must have heard all the fighting. He must have heard all the fighting, and then I was like, alright, I'm gonna just... Yeah, he really took... You had that, and he took fall damage. Yeah, that's okay, I guess. Oh, looks like she's done for the night. Oh well. I think she got a real messed up work schedule. So I don't blame her for getting off for the night. I totally get it. Well, now, I mean, I can't really call it a warm-up because I didn't even get a chance to warm up. I just kind of I was just go over there to do target practice and just like get the boots and get all that. This guy got the Galaxy Sprite. He has the Galaxy Sprite, that's why everybody's pickaxing it. It's not like, oh, I magically no. No, you can see that you can see the Galaxy markings on there. So odds are we're not going to see it. Somebody's going to immediately extract it upon elimination. Or they might just extract it right away to troll people. I mean, I wouldn't blame them. That would be pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. That would be pretty funny. You know, everything's kind of alright. I didn't really get to do the stuff I wanted to do because honestly, I just didn't really feel like it. There was stuff that I could have done, like finishing my PC, for example. It's finished but not finished because I haven't really decided on if I want to change out the graphics card in there or not. Because it currently has a low-profile RTX 4060 inside. But I don't know if I should change it over to a full height because the low-profile one still kind of carries a bit of a premium. Or if I should... I got a shotgun, so I'm happy with that. Oh, okay. There we go. That was gonna annoy me. Never been in this building. I don't think I ever been. Was this here the previous 2 seasons? I want to say no. That it hasn't. Yeah, I would have been certain to have noticed it. So yeah, we're just gonna play things out, go to bed early so I could do all that. I mean, it's optional. The boss told me I could go in at 1:30, but there's stuff that I want to get done that I'm just simply not going to be able to get done whatsoever. There was some shooting that was going on over here at the parking lot. With the way he was moving, I thought that was a real player. Hey, not too shabby. We're kind of just chilling. We're just kind of chilling out here. We're gonna take that because I've been maining the pump a lot more often. Let those guys duke it out. Like I said, I'm not really gonna be aiming for high eliminations. I mean, I've been doing it every week, statistically speaking, and the rate that we're going. Yeah, that was a little embarrassing. That was a little embarrassing. There we go. They did do some buffs to the pistol, but the thing is, I'm not in zero build, so it's just not gonna benefit me. And even then, I have a bit of a hard time using it because I just feel like that pistol is something about it just kind of, it just doesn't really, I want to say it doesn't feel right, just kind of, it's just a little weird to me. Like, I've tried using it and it does fine. I just got mixed feelings on it. I see a duck. Oh, he had a galaxy sprite. Nice. Alright, we're definitely extracting you, bud. Yeah. I would be pissed just giving away that sprite like that. Let's just heal up. We're just gonna heal up. That's definitely gonna be a YouTube short for tomorrow. There you go. Yeah, these type of situations, I don't want to turn that on. The last thing I want is to get immediately pulled off on it. Because I've done that to people. Not all the time, but sometimes I'll sabotage them. So it's like, do I want to risk that? Take a chug jug. How many people left? Only if you wipe somebody with that, or if he's not the only one with it. Hey, I got myself a level 3 Sprite, so I would be able to master that pretty quickly. Somebody's already boxed up in there. Why? Why must you box up? Alright, so we're gonna throw that over there. I guess we're not gonna throw that over there. Why would... That's something they're gonna have to fix. It's a little minor bug, but that's something that I would like to see them fix. Impressive. Wow. 2 chug jugs. Alright, well that crown is far away. The threshold is 400 meters, so those guys would have to be pretty far away. Wait, this is gonna be like the true warm-up. So we know one guy's over there, then you got me, and then one other guy that's somewhere. Always keeping track of everybody to make sure. Well, not to make sure, it's just to give me a general idea of where everyone's at, and also gives me a general idea to a game plan. Unfortunately, I don't really see anybody around here. They have to be over here and over there. Only other explanation. I just wouldn't know where else they would be at. So I'm pretty happy to get that Galaxy Sprite. That guy just practically gave it to me. It's kind of like that scene from SpongeBob, where SpongeBob's like, "You can have it. You are a level 1. Out of battle." This guzzle juice there. I don't know, man. That Bubba guy's there. The guy that recently extracted was last seen over there. Because Bubba eliminated somebody and dropped the crown, so yeah. I thought that was a purple striker, that's why I came up here. He's rotating around spectating me, so I'm pretty sure that Bubba guy is probably a sweaty player. No other reason for him to be doing that unless there's something that I did not know about. That's the only other explanation. It's probably right here. He's probably just chilling right there. It's not letting me switch seats. Oh, the hell's underneath the zip line? Well, we know the driver is not Bubba. Bubba's the one that's probably doing the shooting. This is painfully slow. I have to ditch this car. Look where the next zone pulls us. I mean, that answers my question. So we're just gonna boost. We're gonna have to just boost branches. Circle, I guess. I don't think I'm gonna win this. I'm not saying negative way. I just don't think that this guy. Oh, yeah. I don't think I was gonna win that. I don't think I was gonna win that. I don't think I was gonna win that fight. I probably should have shielded it up, but I just kind of expected that, to be completely honest with you. Yeah. I'm looking at his stats. He's been averaging a KD of like 2.7 something. If we go to solos, his this season is not even his highest. It just shows it at 3.86. 3.13. Trios 1.1. And then squads 0.5. And he had 12 eliminations. But his stats look perfectly normal. The stats look fine. Like everything looks perfectly normal. So I don't see nothing out of the ordinary. I'm just gonna assume that everybody else were just garbage players. It was a warm up round for me. He got me pretty good. I bodied him once, so it was just kind of just something that either way, I got my Galaxy Sprite, so I'm pretty happy with that. I don't know how rare that Galaxy Sprite is. If we're being real, I don't know how rare that Galaxy Sprite is. Yeah, I see his stats. It only goes back to the beginning of Chapter 3. But it has every single season, so... Either he's been tracking them, like I am, where I have the thing open so it constantly refreshes and constantly updates. Or he's, somebody else has been looking him up. But I'm pretty sure it's him having that running in the background, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm not mad. I'm not really mad about it. It's just like, damn. Oh, well. It happens. You know? It just happens. I probably should have landed over there at Wonky Land. I feel like I wasted my time landing over here. I don't appreciate that thing killing my momentum. That just seems kind of... That just seems kind of offensive to me. Okay, there definitely was people here. Typical. Diabolical. You caught me right in the middle of the animation. That is so lame. That is so lame. Because it looked like he went so far away, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna just go after him. But the skin actually blended in with the background, so I was like, okay, dude, what were you? What is this? I don't even know what's going on. Yeah, you're gonna take a good amount of storm damage. Dude, I don't think I've ever gotten a chug jug out of that. Of all the times that I've landed there, I don't think I've ever gotten a chug. Dude, you were burning so much time. Oh, I gotta spectate this. You burned so much time on this. Actually, I'm curious. I gotta look him up. I have to look him up now. I gotta see his playstyle. Wow, you got a million numbers and letters. You can dance all you want, but I have to see how you're doing. You've only gone to champion once in reload. But you've only hit platinum 1 once. That's pretty normal for casual stats like his. This is what it comes up with when putting his number. This is what he has this season so far. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. This is his overall stats. He's going to be taking storm damage yet again, so he wasted all that chug jug for nothing. And we go through his stats throughout the time. His best season was the Marvel season with 61. But he has a lot of matches played. His best win percentage was this, but that one, man, there was a lot of good weapons in that one, so it was really easy. This one, I didn't enjoy this season. He was probably a heavy lightning gun user. This one, I kind of expected. This was everybody's really good season, but it's a fairly decent for a casual player. So we're just gonna keep spectating him. But like I said, we're only doing a couple of matches. So far, it's giving me a reason why his all-time peak was at Platinum 1. I mean, to be fair, ranking his is a little bit more difficult. For elimination. Alright. So far, oh, you got a refresh on a Chug Chug. Nice. Ideally, I would like to see another healing item because you're rocking just that. And I know you're not going to third party because your confidence level is not that high enough. Oh, wait, you know what? I know why you're not going to try third party. Are you really going to try third party? Oh, you're going to fourth party. You do not have the ammo. You don't have the... Why would you drop this? Man. He knows you're in there. And now he definitely knows you're in there because you panic built. But that guy seems to have run off. How did that get destroyed? I don't remember seeing you pickaxe. Yeah, you're in a really bad spot, bud. You're in a really bad spot. No survival instincts at all. You straight up suck. Duckish 90. You are garbage. No survival instincts whatsoever. You knew there was somebody there. 229 total wins. This guy has the Juicewell skin. Are you sure you wanna pursue that? You want that crown, don't you? You gotta be careful. He's gonna one pump you. He wants that crown. You got too greedy, bud. These are the type of games where you lose. Yes, the Astrojack. Kind of wish I'd gotten those when they were in the shop. But yeah, this guy. No fuel. Yep, congratulations. You know what could have prevented that? You know what could have prevented that, bud? If you didn't drop your boots. If you didn't drop your boots, you would have been able to get to safety. Kind of glad I stayed spectating that. I don't feel like spectating. I got everything I needed to see from that guy. That guy was that one did not think that one through, and I know it's definitely a kid because yeah, that's just kind of that was just a little disappointing to see. I was more disappointed in Duckish. So, got the water sprite. I have all of these, so I'm pretty happy. That one's pretty useless. Pretty useless. Pretty useless. But so far, I got a nice collection. I know I'm burning a little bit of time, but sometimes you gotta spectate just to see what the hell is going on. Yeah, I'm not really like my expectations are kind of a bit low. They've been kind of low for some time. As long as I get my 10th solo win, I don't really care about the rest of the season. If we get more, we get more. If we don't get more, well, we don't get more. Plain and simple. That's just how it goes. This usually would have been the time by now that I would have started my stream regularly. We will go back to doing streaming regularly on a regularly scheduled time on Friday. Because I know we've been doing it during the weekends, or at least attempting to. Unless something comes up where we have to miss it a little bit. Don't even know where they landed at. Like, I heard the glider. I just don't know. Bud. Bud. I mean, I give you style points for that. But, Bud. Don't do that. I don't think you were gonna win. You were not gonna win that battle. I don't know what that was all about. Oh my goodness. Usually Maven always wins, but jeez. Alright, so that was 2 real players so far. Not too bad. Not too bad of a game so far. Could it be better? Yeah. But does it matter? No. So much for that. Wow. I'm not sure if there's additional players down there. Or additional bots. There wasn't sure that we would see them up. Fall damage. Dude, these noises just deceive me. Alright, you know what? We're gonna take this. We're gonna take that. Ah! This we'll pick up all this. Alright, let's go. Those guys probably moved over here. Maybe not. Objective is always to play. See a striker. I'll leave that behind. Okay. This one we'll take. Only for mobility's sake. I want to get that chest over there. Okay, nothing good there. That's alright. We made it to zone, so that's all that matters. So we're gonna try to, yeah, I don't know. The main goal is to try to win games. The whole grinding for sprites is just not worth it. It's like they see you with the sprite and you're kind of, you have no way of being discreet about it. You're just kind of just out there, just out there in the open. Because I don't want to do that. Like, at least with bot lobbies, I can master all of them. Yeah, GG Hesse. That guy sounds like a good player just from looking. Okay. I know there was some fighting going on. Up, I see him. Both parties already have them. And I get the free boost and the self revive and all this for yours truly. Oop. Pretty nice. Because we don't have much of a practical use for this. So, alright, PJ. Gonna give us a good area to scan. That would explain the self revive. Like you said, that's my theory. So, okay. Thank you for scanning this whole area. I just love how even searching the fishing chest alone helps with this. I think with the max that we can switch over to our other. Stop getting stuck. because I'm only doing this because it's already at level 4, so we don't have to do anything. If there's nobody here, we could just, like, open whatever. Ooh! God. Golly. It's such a liability. But then I could sprint over there. Oh, I can't open that? Okay. Right, we're almost there. He really had this hidden back there. There was another self-rebuff. Oh my god. There was more. There has to be more. There we go. No? I don't really care. We're kind of committed to it. Can't pick that up if that's bugged. Alright, come on. Come on. And we'll get ourselves another thing of that. Could be a campfire somewhere around here. Oh, I just realized we don't have that many players left. Pretty sure it sees somebody. Well, that answers my question. It's a 1v1. Ooh, sweet. Yeah, we just absolutely did nothing. We just mastered the Dream Sprite again. He's probably already in zone. Hey, I don't know where this guy could be at. It would have been nice if this girl could teleport me. To me. He has to be down there. Wait, I see it. He'll have to come to us. Could be in that bush. Kinda anywhere. He's down there. Oh, you dummy. No, that's okay. Oh, wow. Didn't hear him. Didn't hear him at all. I was thinking to myself, where could this guy be at? I was like, where could this guy be at? So I was like, all right, I'm gonna just sneak around, run, go around, and just kind of scope the whole area. This is who I died to. I died to this guy. Like, this is who I died to. Fair enough. Fair enough. You know what? That was my own fault. That was my own fault. But it's interesting to me, I didn't hear nobody. I'm gonna go back to the lobby. I'm gonna look at the replay and figure out how he got up there so fast. Where could he have been at? Because I needed to know where that guy was at. So I'm curious where that guy was at. Because if he had the boots, I would have heard him. Even with the visualized sound effects being all messed up, I would have heard it. And look at him. He was right there. And I was looking at it too. I was like, oh, he has a gold sprite. He's right over there. But that's not what we're here for. Okay. I need to see what the... He must have mastered that gold sprite. That's the thing. I was going down there, I would have heard heard those boots, but I didn't. That's the thing. I didn't hear no boots. Usually, the indicator would have went off by like 50 meters away. So that's how I was like, okay. Now you tell me. That was just a little excessive. That's a little excessive for somebody that hasn't even hit 100 total wins. You played since chapter 4. The games have gotten very easy. Yeah, the visualized sound effects are not there. That was just an unfortunate thing. Oh yeah, by the way, Drew, look what I have. I killed a guy with that had this earlier. So I immediately extracted it because I knew I was gonna lose the game. And then I got second place to a guy that I thought was sweaty, but I looked him up and I was a little conflicted. So I got that sprite. So I was pretty happy with that. At some point I'll
like
So the sprite, you gain 20% more ammo whenever picked up in the world. Which is useless because ammo is everywhere. And it only takes 500 gold to max out your ammo with certain NPCs. So I feel like it just doesn't add anything. I don't know what the other Galaxy sprites do. I haven't unlocked them yet. All I know is that I saw that Galaxy sprite in the game, and everybody was pickaxing the person. So the Ice King that I killed might have killed that person, or they might have killed the person that killed that person, and then took it with them. Fortunately, it's like midway into getting to level 4, so. I swear, this bitch is gonna die. I hate that, and it's always a bad omen when you do that. Except that the one guy that did do it to me, I ended up 1v1ing him and died at Heatwave Harbor. That was just an unfortunate series of events. Line over here at the Ducky area. We have it at, I've only landed here a handful of times. So yeah, we're not gonna be streaming for long. We were streaming for an hour, so I'm gonna be streaming till like midnight. Right now it's 10:57, so I'll be playing a couple more games. Oh, because I didn't work today and I have to make up those hours tomorrow, and I gotta get in 2 hours early. I kind of want that extra time. Damn, am I even gonna make it? Nope, I'm not even gonna make it. Change the plan. I thought I would make it, but I went too crazy on the landing. Ooh, blue chest. Hunting rifle? Really? I'm not even a good enough player for that. Forget that, just kind of scan the whole area while go keep looting. Oh yeah, Drew, I made a YouTube short, and it has you in it. Oh, I am. It's just the problem is, you know that saying, oh, there's always bigger fish. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. That last game wasn't the bigger fish. It was just a series of unfortunate events. Is what that was. The sliding boots, that should have made the little audio indicator go off, showing that, hey, or I would have even heard it. I would have at least heard it. I would have heard the rocket sound from it. Huh. I can't pick them up. It's really gonna be one of those nights, isn't it? Well, remember, there was 2 of them. But the special one should have been glowing. Oh, I can't even edit that. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna waste my time on that. Jesus Christ, that startled me. But yeah, anyway, there was 2 of them there, and that one disappeared. It really is gonna be one of those nights. I talked to a friend of mine, and I told her how this thing was just gonna be the death of me. It really is going to be one of those nights. This is not a real player. This is a bot player. Look at the way he's moving. Man. It really is going to be one of those nights. It really is. Yeah. Yeah. It was starting off a little bumpy, but I allowed it because it was just kind of a warm up. But then after that, it's just been kind of it's just been it's been a little rough on the edges. Oh man, if I keep on having brutal games like this, I'm just gonna end it early and just kind of Because if I start having the streak of just very rough moments like that, I'm not gonna keep going. I'll just resume it the next night, tomorrow night. I'm a little disappointed. At this point, if I could get at least solo win number 10 of the season, I'll be good. I'll just call it there. But if it ain't looking good, well, it ain't looking good for me. And then I just end it there. So, that's just the way life goes with me. Really? Great way to get. I bet you Killing Spree TTV is the one over there. Because it said eliminate with the SMG. Yep, I see him right there. It's not a pistol. Oh wait, I have the pistol with me the whole time. I thought I picked up an AR. That one regenerated my full shield. I haven't even taken my minis yet. Do I wait for him? I get clipped? Yep, Killing Spree TTV, that's him. Oh, wow. That shotgun hit me on my screen. That was there. That was there. Dude, that was right there. Oh, that was terrible. Like I said, if I keep on having unfortunate games like that, I'm gonna have to end it early because I'm not gonna deal with that. I can't even look him up because it says profile not found. So I don't know if this guy is good or if he bought the account. But dude, you saw that the pellets were shooting right through. the pellets were shooting, were shot right there, and it didn't do anything. Alright, I won't be satisfied until he gets eliminated. I'm gonna spectate until he gets eliminated. Because he can view my stream and he will see. He will see that the shot went right to him. But you know, leave it to the game servers where that type of stuff doesn't matter if you have a better internet connection or not, because the game servers themselves is what makes the difference. And also, this guy's wasting a lot of time. He is wasting all kinds of time. That is a waste. You're not gonna take those minis? And he had to do the laugh. I had to. He's gonna have to get spectated until he gets elimination. Then I'll feel good about it. But more than likely, because I looked them up and I couldn't find out, it was a good possibility that the stats are private. Because I think these days it's very rare for new accounts to be private. I think when I was, well, now that I'm thinking about it a lot more, okay, he's gonna go on the boat. Let's see what he cooks up. But yeah, it's become clear that this guy clipped me, and that was such a most bullshit way possible. Because shotgun went off, but you know, we're gonna go. You know what the ridiculous part is? He left behind minis. There was minis there. There's gonna be a bot player there. Like, come on, man. Yeah, you could have had 6 minis, but you decided to just like completely. That is a waste of grenades. That is a waste of grenades. Again, a waste of grenades. If you had played this for a while, you would have known that you needed a key. And you would have known that that area was right there. So I don't think... I tried looking him up on Twitch. It says account not found. So I think he's just a fraud. I don't think he's an actual streamer. I think he just has it there just to have it there. It's kind of weird to just kind of advertise it if you don't even have that. You don't even have a key. I don't know why you're running back there. This episode of why you nearly got eliminated. There is some people to your left. Yep. Terrible idea. You should probably reload your shotgun. You should probably reload your shotgun. I'm just letting you know, you do a much better job. Dude. Pain. We got somebody by the name of Pain that eliminated that guy. It just says Pain. profile is private, but I don't think that's even the same person that I'm looking up. Oh, look at this idiot. He dropped the 6 minis to take that one big shield. And he got himself right in danger. You better buy a Chug Jug. These are the... I swear, this stuff stresses me out more spectating these guys. Please tear it down. If I were you, tear it down. This guy has 11 kills. You did not stand a chance at all. Like, this type of stuff just really annoys me because it's like, you're... Yeah, this is why I don't think I would be able to play build with you, Drew, because you would have gotten completely boxed in and would have got turned into a clip for all the wrong reasons. Ooh, can't build there. Ouch. Oh, that was not good. I'm honestly more surprised he couldn't build there. He has 8,000 gold. Good lord. Well, you might be laughing, Drew, but when I spectate these type of matches, it's like, dude, it's like, how did I lose to that? Look at that. Look at that. There's an opening to the right, and he ignores that. That was a good headshot. I would hide behind that vending machine. Oh, that was an unfortunate miss. He has that self-revive. Yep, used it up. Yeah, 14 eliminations. This guy has 14 eliminations, Drew. With somebody with a name like that, you know he's going to inflict pain on everybody. High elimination game. These two guys are bot players. So this guy has 11 kills versus this guy. Look at this. 11 eliminations. You can barely see it. 14 eliminations. These are the kind of lobbies that I deal. And you wonder why it's even though I have 9 solo wins and I'm just fighting these guys. The problem is, dude, I really wish he could go at least check the vending machine if there's a Chug Jug. Unless he already checked and there's no more left. Like, like you look at this stuff and and this was live. Whenever I would play build with my friends, there's a reason why those guys would never wanted to play build with me. That's why they always wanted to do 0 build because of that. There's a good reason for that, because I get filled in with these kind of lobbies. So Okin 10, 281 total wins. He has more matches played than I do. And that is from Chapter 2, Season 2. So he's been playing since at least 2020. I see stats for Chapter 1, Season 5. So he's been playing since 2018. He's been that account is 8 years old at least. And he only has 200 wins. 281 wins. Yeah, this guy is just is not gonna win. He's not gonna win. I don't think this guy's even aware, but this guy's not gonna win. Yeah, it shows that he's been consistent in playing, but it only shows stats for Chapter 1, Season 5, and then the rest Chapter 2 and onwards. Okay, so this guy dropped a chug. He must have found more shields than the big shield. This guy has 110, but if he gets a shield crack, he's kind of done. I don't think these guys are even looking at each other. He knows that he's over there. He's gonna get pulled up on. You see that shit? You see, this is a problem that I have with this game. This is what I have. He didn't hear that. If I didn't hear that, this guy wasn't gonna hear it. Oh. 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 Oh, man. That's unfortunate. And this guy's gonna get refreshed with that med kit. He's gonna get heals back. He's gonna go up there, but he has no more heals left. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at that. He can't hear him. Look at him. Look at him. I would have left. Yeah, he left. He's like, no, I'm not dealing with that. He straight up left. Look at this. Oh, that is he was going for the humiliation. This is what Godlike aspires to be. Doing stuff like that. Oh man, that look at that. He let him too. That is tragic, but that is really funny at the same time. I feel bad for him, but that is really funny. I'm glad I stayed and spectated because that was worth the entertainment. Sometimes spectating these games can be just as entertaining. That's what sometimes when you guys are back in the lobby, I'm over your spectator because I want to see how some of the stuff plays out. Oh, excuse me. We're gonna do one more game and we'll end it. But let me just stand around a little bit. Yeah. Oh man. Lowered my back. Like wrapped my lower back. Oh, that felt good. Yeah, he left. He was not gonna deal with that. I think he was gonna toss him from the highest point and make him fall to his death, make him go splat. But him taking fall damage, that would have made that difference. He would have had 140 versus 110. He was done for. But he had no I wouldn't say situational awareness because that game where I died at Wonky Land and got second place, I didn't even hear anything. So I think when they were modifying the settings, they might have actually partially broke the audio in the process, where it's not wanting to register when it wants to. Oh yeah, whatever happens, is how we're gonna end it. I'm just glad Killing Spree didn't didn't do that, but of course we got Daffy Duck. This is the type of energy. This is like godlike energy right here. This is godlike energy right there. You're laughing, but you know it's true. That's the type of energy that he likes to bring. You'll just do that in the lobby with a goofy outfit. Yeah, I'm telling you, it really is him. And he would match that. If he saw that, he would be he'd be doing the exact same thing. He'd be like copying him. They'd be like twinsies. Wow, there was a lot of people that landed here. Come on, pick it up. Is there a chest here? No, of course there wouldn't be a chest here. Also, did I take damage? No, it says health is full. What the hell? Oh, no, that game didn't count. He had a purple shotgun. I had nothing. That was unfortunate. That was very unfortunate, and I knew that was coming because I just did not have a shotgun. That was a risk that I was willing to take. But you saw how far I had to travel. The fact that people went out of the way to go to Wonky only because it was marked as blue. Oh man, yeah, I'm a little upset with that outcome, and I can see why. I looked up his stats. He hit max rank last season. What is he at currently? It doesn't say. He hasn't played ranked yet this season, but he's max rank. Yeah, that explains. Oh, if I look somebody up and they annihilate me and taunt me and all that stuff after I die, and I look them up and they have like 1,000 wins, and because there was one game that I had, I think you were there for, where the guy had max rank for like 6 seasons straight, and he even had max rank this season, and I'm like, excuse me, why are you in my lobby? I may be decent at the game, but you should not be in the same matchup as me. That is just that's not really a fair matchup. But no, this is going to be the true last game. That one was just unfortunate. He one pumped me in the head with it. So there was nothing I could have done there. That was just me taking a risk. I took a risk, and he landed a good shot on me. Actually, honestly, it's not even a lucky shot, because if he managed to make it to max strength, then he clearly is good enough to be able to know how to aim. He's good enough to know how to aim. So that's not even luck. That's just all skill. Yeah, I have not played with this girl in forever. Last time I played with her was 4 years ago. And of course, he's still away in the lobby. I think he went to sleep. This one I haven't played since 2020, 2021, 2018. He was one of the first people I made friends with on here. The very first people I made friends with. I was just a little default with no skins. Yeah, it's crazy to me. I didn't start making friends till like season 3. Yeah. He was one of the first people on my friends list. And I didn't have a working microphone at that time. Well, I did, but the microphone wasn't that great. And that was just a default skin. Because, you know, this was back when they weren't giving away free skins every Christmas. And every, like, challenge and all that stuff. This was back when they didn't do any of that. They didn't do any of that. Yeah, it's your aim, Drew. You know, you get a kick out of that one. Benefits of identifying bots. You saw me right there, just kind of just standing there, trying to land a headshot on him. It's not really like I'm an expert. So, like, I think I told you this out. It just, this stuff, it just comes with this playing for so long, and with bots being in the game since 2019. Alright, we got a duck. Oh, I got a great story to tell you, Drew. Because the emote that I'm gonna do is you're gonna. So, back in chapter 2, there was gas stations around here. You see the gas stations being gas station pads, but back then, I think it was all the way up till chapter 5, season 3. That was 2024, middle of 2024. They made them into pads. But between the introduction of cars in chapter 2, season 3, I didn't want to destroy the thing. You were able to actually pump your gas. You would go like this. You would grab the gas pump, and then you would just like pour gas. And then they even had gas cans that you were able to refill and take with you. And you can use them as explosives because the fire would spread. And all that, but that's not the whole point. People would customize the stations with the big boxes. And then they'll be doing this. Like the whole sign saying like, hey, free gas. And then the players would actually fill up the enemies. This would be all the solos. They'll just be filling up other people's cars and then they'll drive off. And then you got one guy outside doing this, and then you got the other guy inside. And keep in mind, so this was in solos that I was seeing clips of. They'll just be doing this. Oh man, I remember that too. I've seen it. I'm pretty sure I've seen it. I don't know. I would have to see if I have video of it saved, but I remember seeing clips of it. Now, if you're wondering how you get that emote, you can't get the emote. That emote is from Chapter 1, Season 9 Battle Pass from back in 2019. To which we're going to see the Chapter 1, Season 9 OG season come out next week. But yeah, people used to do that because there was another version of this one that had just the banner flying around. Same animation, but different, but the different sign. But man, you just had to be there for that, for that era. That was, I don't even know what season that was. I want to say it was like chapter 2 season, somewhere between chapter 2 season 5 and chapter 2 season 8. I could be wrong on it. It's been a while. It's been years. Oh, it got me. Now it looks stupid destroying that. Now I need shields. Now I gotta use up my minis. Oh, there's all kinds of stories that I could tell you as we do more playtime together. Do more like I do more streams, and you either tune in or you're playing with me. There's like all kinds of stuff that you were able to do that a lot of these players will never get to experience. Because there was all kinds of cool stuff that they missed out on. Like the concerts. Like, you've heard of the concerts, but they used to be actual concerts on the map. Like, I can show you at the end of this game what I mean. But there were concerts in there that we haven't seen. The first one was a Marshmallow one that came out in Chapter 1, Season 7. I wish I had that video saved, but I accidentally formatted my hard drive. Because I formatted the wrong drive. The wrong hard drive, and I lost all the videos to that. There was a handful of Chapter 1 clips that never got to see the light of day. Because I accidentally formatted it, and I had no way of recovering it at that time without breaking the bank. But yeah, there used to be concerts, but Chapter 2 had the best concerts. Like, by far. Like, there were live events, but yeah, it happens. I mean, a lot of them I was getting eliminated, and they weren't really that great clips, but still, having remnants of Chapter 1 recorded and saved really helps. Oh, there you are. Think of this, where did this guy go? No, I'll show you what I mean, because we had a Travis Scott concert. That one was like probably the all-time greatest concert. And it was on the Chapter 2 map. Everything looked awesome. Because Chapter 1 had the nostalgia and the fun factor, but Chapter 2 had some of the best creativity. Like all the employees were cooking during that time. Like, you had to be there for that. And then they had the Ariana Grande concert. That one was really cool too. It wasn't as like crazy as the Travis Scott one, but it was also a really enjoyable experience. But you don't see those that much. I mean, the closest one you saw was, I guess, Chapter 2 remix with Eminem, Juice WRLD, Snoop Dogg, and fuck, what's her face? Ice Spice. And that one was pretty cool, I mean, for the videos that I've seen. That one was pretty cool. Yeah, there was all kinds of cool events that you had to be there for. And it kind of sucks because you never get to you'll never be able to experience those. You'll be able to experience some of the cool live events because they're usually just kind of they're similar but different. I just realized there's no vending machine here. That's okay. See the ramps. Like, I can hear that, but I wouldn't be able to hear somebody pushing me. Because that makes total sense. Oh, there he is. Oh, he has no shield. That's why he wasn't shooting at me immediately. He has no shield. Poor dude. And there's somebody else in that area too, and he knows it. Oh well. Not my problem. Because I want to get done. Yo, yeah, he's good. I got him for 6 white, so that tells me that he has no shield, and he's probably that's why he was in a panic, because he's like, crap, I don't have any heals. Or he probably wants to heal up, but couldn't because I was shooting in the background. Yeah, this will definitely be my last game because we already made it kind of far. And I also wanted to watch my friend's stream. I wanted to... Oh, wait, nope, I guess not. Alright, well, I guess we're not going over there. Yeah, I was gonna go watch my friend's stream, but her stream looked like crashed. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, I was gonna get ready to watch her before going to bed. I should probably reload this. I'm not sure if I got an assist. New chest. That's surprising. Wow. 101 versus 106. You know what? We'll take the risk. We'll take the risk. But I'm kind of amazed. That meant that whatever I saw right there it was just from bots. I had to stop his momentum. I wanted to see where that crown was at, so I could have a general idea where that guy was at, but I guess we'll never know. Alright. That in zone? Nope, of course it's not in zone. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it be? It's kind of funny that we made full circle. We were over here, went over there, and there. So we practically it was a literal triangle. I'm a zip line. It'll be faster for me. Huh. Tell me you saw that. Ooh, self-revive. How did I... There is 5 others left. That guy's over there, and there's possibly more people over there. But tell me you saw that. I took 10 damage from that. Oh, thanks, game. Thanks, game. I finally make it over there, and now I gotta go all the way back there. Man. That is such a diabolical choice. That is so diabolical. That is so diabolical for them to do that to me. Oh, this guy's gonna get the high ground. That guy played really smart. Okay, he doesn't know I'm over here. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Yeah, that business turret, it was zero mode, you had the overshield to protect you, but in build mode, you don't have that. Nobody wants to move. No one wants to move. Wee. Look at that. Everybody's hiding. They don't want to move. That was a risk I was willing to take. That was a risk I was willing to take. Okay, you're gonna let me climb up? Dude, that guy just did not miss at all. Oh my god. It was 10 damage a second. There was nothing I could have done. It was 10 damage a second. It was 10 damage a second. There was nothing I could have done. We're gonna end on that note because it's already close to midnight, and I have to get up early anyway, so we'll see. We will be back Friday night. We'll be back Friday night for that. So hope y'all have a good rest of your day and evening. See you guys back on Friday for some more messiness. Peace out.